So it all started back in 2007. I was 20 years old. I was a young, sassy thing from New Jersey, and I moved out to Philadelphia to live with my mom. And I'd started going to the raves in Philly like around, the end of 2006. But something in 2007 really possessed me and made me just motivated to do more than just be a patron. I was really going to this place called God's Basement a lot. The parties that were going on there were primarily thrown by this man named Mickey from True School. And Mickey was this fireball personality of positivity and just event coordination madness. I mean, this man made some of the most amazing events happen with some of the best artists that are still touring the world in the basement of this church that we all partied at. And the vibes were great. There were all these people that you didn't have to know their name to share this moment, It didn't matter who you were outside the doors. You could wear whatever you want, be whoever you want. It was totally cool, it was totally fine. And I knew I had to be a part of this. And Mickey gave me my first shot by letting me do odd jobs for him, coat check, bartending, all these different things. And little did I know, I'm getting trained to be an event coordinator inadvertently, because one of the biggest things in event coordination is understanding, and really comprehending what the people who are working with you are going through. And, I learned how to promote like nobody's business. And, it all started in this place in 2007 in Philadelphia, because this guy inspired me to want to do more. And now it's grown into something that I never would have thought possible. I built my entire life on this, place in Philadelphia in 2007. Attack promotion is unbelievable. I mean, we can use marketing techniques we were never able to use before. Before, we had to hope we could put some flyers in the store and that you could find a couple kids to pass them out. Now, I can take out ads on Facebook, and I can, do things on Twitter and Instagram and just dominate the internet. I still hand out flyers and still put up posters, because those are still two of the most amazing methods of promotion. But now we're able to just promote this like Coca-Cola's promoting its soft drink. And it's cool because now there's careers available for people. I am right now, able to make an entire career out of social media marketing and fully sustain myself because of what I learned promoting the rave. And I'm not just promoting the rave anymore. I have accounts that are outside of EDM, and it's amazing that it's led me here. I have so many avenues of promotion now that I could utilize that I've never able to utilize before. So, I mean, I could imagine that soon you'll be seeing commercials on your local television network for my latest party going on, because they're probably going to start giving us crazy kids airtime. Now, out of all these things I've mentioned to you, the most effective way to promote is honestly still face-to-face handing somebody a flyer. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's great to have the internet to be able to promote to the masses, and you get a lot of people that way, but there's something so intimate, to me at least, about waiting outside of the venue for kids to get let out and exit flyering this kid and making a connection with this person and inviting them to this show and getting them excited about it and seeing that excitement, because that excitement is in turn going to drive me to the next person and the next person. And by the end of the night, I've collected all of these people who are now interested in my product and interested in continuing a friendship. And I even now am friends with a lot of these kids that I've promoted to. So I still rely on, the old flyer and footwork promotional sense as my most effective form. People want to feel a part of the community. They still want to be invited in. And Facebook, while it does invite you in, and the internet, while it does, there's no personal connection and there's no conversation behind it. Just 150 characters as to why you should pay me your money. And that's not what I want to do. I want you to feel included. So I've hand selected some of the most memorable events in my career. From the beginning of my promotional career, which actually this was the first party I ever technically got flyers to promote for, all the way through till now. So the most important ones to me, let me just show you those. One of them is this one right here. This is the first party I ever threw. I used to have this company called Shonuff Entertainment after the villain in The Last Dragon, Shonuff, and we used to do all these parties starting out at God's Basement, actually, which was really cool because I got to throw parties at the place that I really wanted to do stuff at. So it was really awesome to be able to do this, first one. And then this time right here is when I got with Light It Up, and we started doing events together. This was actually our biggest party we did in Philly, Future Sound of Breaks. And then I'd say one of the other really important ones that shaped where I'm at today is this guy right here, Big Dub Candy Mountain. It's now known as Big Dub Festival, but this is the first year. We're now in year 6. This event has taught me so much about event production, just community, so many things. It's actually one of my favorite events, period. And I worked the whole time, so like that's pretty special if you work the whole time and it's your favorite. And here we are now. This is the last, with the exception of this guy, I had to put him over here for space sake. This is the last year or so. They're not all there, but these were really special. Rolled up over yonder, I'm not gonna grab it, but that's the first party I did with Badass out here. It was called Spy vs. Spy. I don't have that one down here, but this was our last party. I mean, we're building this beautiful community, and this is the last couple, well, actually the last full year of it, and this is pretty much the most important moments of the last 8 years of my life in pieces of paper. Besides actually promoting and coordinating events, one thing I really love to do and that I'm involved in is helping other people to do different parts of their events. So basically, I wouldn't say I'm subcontracted out, but I will help people with certain aspects of their event. Like, for example, with Badass, I said I was activity director. I run all the theme camps, workshops, activities, music type of events and things that go on. So I'm basically Super Camp Counselor 5000. And it's really awesome to be able to do something besides just promoting on the internet or handing out flyers. I actually get to facilitate fun beyond that, and I get this creative canvas of sorts to just paint all of these amazing workshops and cool volunteer things these kids want to do, and they want to do some cool stuff. I mean, some of the stuff that I've been able to help facilitate at some of these events is pretty amazing. Actually, this behind me, this piece right here from Get Up Art, was painted at one of our events. Get Up is a local artist. You should totally check him out. He does the signature Ben Franklin with Boombox. He's done a lot of things for Philadelphia Historical Society at this point, the Electric Factory. He's about to do something at the airport. But he actually comes out and shares his art, and I was able to facilitate that. And it's just really cool to be able to do something besides just handing somebody a flyer, which, while it's important, there also needs to be some kind of creative outlet where I can be a little bit more than just a mouthpiece. Besides promoting events, we also like to promote our local DJs and artists, especially through my company Light It Up. I definitely do a lot more DJ promotion through them. It's kind of amazing to be able to share music that somebody created with their heart and soul with the masses, and it's very much like promoting an event. You're pushing a product, you're pushing this this thing that this person should have. But with music, it's a little bit easier because people want music, and most of the time the music's free. We don't charge people to download. And some of the reactions of these people on threads where a new mix is posted is so uplifting. They're like, thanks man, this mix really made my day, I was feeling real blue, or thanks man, this mix got me to work this morning, I was stuck in traffic, or just something positive, like, I told my girlfriend I loved her while your mix was on. It was deep, there's just an amazing emotional human connection you get to facilitate through the promotion of music, and it's much like the promotion of events. Again, it all goes back to the same way I feel when I hand that kid a flyer. It's creating this community that's bound by more than just a concert venue or a warehouse or anything like that. And the fact that I get to promote these people who facilitate the sound is really amazing and within itself an art.